Hey guys, just thought I'd do a quick video on the latest addition to the Raptor. And I guess by the title and the thumbnail, we're talking about the ARB hard lid, load lid for the tub. I've been wanting to get the tub dressed up a little for a while, and I finally pulled the pin. Actually, that's not the latest addition. The latest addition is actually the new behind grille lights, the steady behind grille lights, but we'll save that for another video. Today's video is going to be on the ARB hard lid, so let's get into it. Alright, so I did a bit of research and I have been tossing up between a couple of the options, and in the end I went between, or was choosing between the Utemaster load lid and this hard lid from ARB, and I ended up going with the ARB hard lid. I think for the most part because I liked the way the rails were set up on this one, and it just gave me more options. And Rhino had a kit, these new sports bar kit from Rhino that bolted straight on, which was nice. So the sports bars didn't come with the hard lid. That was something that I added, but I did go with the premium hard lid from ARB, which just includes the central locking and these rails as part of the kit. So I just wanted to be able to secure it and have that easily unlocked and locked with the key fob. But yeah, really happy with the hard lid. My plan for this is to have a rooftop tent mounted above those side rails. So I wanted something with a good load rating. There was lots of cheaper options out there, but nothing that I could really get the load that I wanted. ARB have stipulated in the documentation that it has a 150 kilogram dynamic load, which means while you're traveling. And while it's not actually stated in the documentation anywhere, the guys from ARB did say that the dynamic load is 400 kilos. So, sorry, the static load is 400 kilos. So I'll be able to have the rooftop tent up there and a couple of adults in there, no problem at all. But otherwise, yeah, the look and the feel of this hard lid was really good, and the fit and finish is also pretty good, as you'd expect from ARB. In terms of opening, you just unlock the latch and push the lid up, and yeah, you can see you get plenty of room in the back. Wait for that to focus. And yeah, a nice gas strut lift with plenty of clearance. I did like, the other thing I liked about the ARB was the fact that to remove the lid is really simple. We just loosen off a couple of those thumb screws, disconnect the wiring harness, and then the whole lid can just pop off. But you would need a hand to do that. I didn't go with the heavy duty gas struts, and ARB do say that if you want to lift the lid with a load of more than 25 kilos on there and you want it to stay up, then you would need that gas strut kit. But I've just gone and got myself a little pole. So for now, if I want to prop that up as it is, yeah, I can just put a bit of an aluminium strut in there and prop that up. So that's nice and easy. I did go out on a trip recently that I didn't video, but during that trip I had the top of the lid loaded with my swag and other bits and pieces, and that travelled really well. And the pictures that you see on the screen are showing that yeah, even with the load lid, stacked, the swag and that was below the roof line of the vehicle, so the wind disruption wasn't too bad. The other thing that I've done, just because I do have a dog, and I do like to keep the dog, and what I wanted to do was something that the Utemaster lid offered, and that was a way to brace the door sort of half open because when I have my dog in the back, I want to have the load lid open, or the hard lid open, and I don't want it obviously flapping around. So I went and constructed a couple of these, just with a bit of spare parts I had lying around. And the idea here is, I've just taken a one of the inserts from the rails, which fits in nicely into the rail that comes with the hard lid, and I just loosen that off, slide that in, tighten that up, and then that would lock down onto there, and that gives me a nice stable or secure way of holding the lid half open. And I put one on both sides just for extra security, and yeah, that holds the lid half open, lets the dog breathe and see what's going on outside, but also keeps it pretty secure and safe. So yeah, that didn't come with the kit, but that was just something that I put together, and it is something that you get, or I think is at least an option on the UteMaster kit, but that just allows me to travel with the load lid half open. There is a light on the inside of the hard lid. The only disappointing part is it's manually operated. It doesn't come on automatically when the lid is open, so you know, you've just got to flick it on and turn it off, but you do have to remember to turn it off. I have forgotten that a couple of times. A couple of AAA batteries, or 3 AAA batteries, and I think that's good to go. But yeah, that's the load lid that I've got on the Raptor now. It fits really nicely. I think it looks pretty good as is, and yeah, when I get the rooftop tent, I think that's going to fit really nicely on there, and keep it above the roof lining, so that from, you know, an aerodynamics perspective and a fuel savings, I'll be able to keep the rooftop tent out of the wind and help protect the fuel economy a little bit. The other thing, I guess, the only other thing that I did was these eyelets or eye bolts. They are not standard. I had to get these from ARB when I got the kit, and I've just got 4 of those to help me strap down anything that I load up on top. So yeah, that's the new load lid from ARB. As far as pricing goes, look, you know, I got this from ARB direct, and I had them install it. I would say check with your local supplier for pricing, because I think it does vary as you move around the place. But yeah, I had them install it as well. I just figured I'll get the professionals to do it, and that would be the best choice. The other thing that's cool about this ARB lid is when you do raise it, you do have this channel, a rubber channel at the back, or the front of the tub, back of the car, and that just means that if there's any water build up on the lid itself, then as you raise that lid, the water just runs off and doesn't run into your tub. So I did like that about the ARB load lid as well, and that was something that others didn't have. Also, what I found good about this one compared to others is that when you raise it, because of the hinge system, it actually brings the whole lid back and up, so that anything you have mounted on the roof is supposed to not be, you know, we're not going to hit the back of the cab and clear that. So yeah, as you close the lid, the hinge system brings it down and then brings it back in line with the back of the tub again. So I just like the way the ARB constructed theirs. I'm really happy with the way it looks, and yeah, if you're thinking about getting a hard lid on the back of your Raptor or any of the other vehicles that ARB have hard lids for, hopefully you found that of some use. Thanks guys.